something very important. They put race on the table.
Exactly.
It's something that we have to discuss. It's not just race, it's discrimination across the board.
And I want to quote here from Pat Buchanan's column. Pat's been a guest on our show. Pat's a happy warrior. You can't hate him.
He's a racial arsonist.
But he is a racist.
He's a racial arsonist.
Listen to what he says. Now he quotes Barack Obama from his speech a couple of weeks ago when Barack Obama said that we have to acknowledge what ails the African-American community and that it doesn't just exist in the minds of black people. Here's Pat Buchanan's answer. He says, America has been the best country on earth for black folks. No people anywhere has done more to lift up blacks than white Americans. Welfare, food stamps, rent supplements, Section 8 housing. I guess that's for crazy people, a Section 8. That's astounding to me that someone would say in 2000, what?
You see that other thing he said? He said they came over 40,000 of them,
yes.
600,000 in slave ships, like it was a princess cruise. And they were introduced to Christian...
Christian salvation.
Salvation. That's an Ann Coulter job.
And reached the greatest level. Right. They came over here. Look, I'm Irish. My ancestors did not have cushy plantation jobs waiting for them.
How much time, to the point we made earlier about the double standard, how much time is the mainstream media going to spend castigating, dissecting, digging into, taking to task Pat Buchanan for being the kind of racial arsonist that he is, for stoking the fire? Only on this show have I heard any in-depth conversation, the kind we're having now, about what Buchanan said that is so far beyond the pale. It's nonsense. And the thing that hit me earlier today, Pat is not just a racial arsonist, but he's kind of politically schizophrenic. Isn't this the same fool that in 2000, as the Reform Party candidate, had a black woman as his running mate named Izola Foster? So which side of this are you on?
He's cooked. But
he had a black woman.
But I don't quote him for any other reason that I think he represents what a lot of people in this country think, which is like, come on, black people, get over it. You know, it's been years since slavery. Don't be an ungrateful Negro.
I don't think that's fair. Who else have you seen say that kind of thing besides Pat Buchanan?
I think he speaks for a lot of people.
But who else have you ever heard say something?
Have you ever been to St. Louis? I don't mean to pick on St. Louis. I'm sure I'm going to do comedy.
But the larger question is...
But I'm just saying middle America, there's a lot of people, and coastal America, lots of America, think exactly like this. Are you kidding? He's not just speaking for one person. He's speaking for a vast swath of this country who just doesn't understand why someone would be ingrateful or have a quibble about what's going on between the races in this country at this late date. And he quotes, he says this, he says, crime and incarceration rates for African Americans are 7 times those of white America. Which seems to me, if you quote a statistic like that, if you say incarceration and crime levels, blacks 7 times those of whites, you come to one of 2 conclusions. One, something happened before the era we live in to make one group of people 7 times more likely to commit crimes, or that other group is just morally inferior. There seems to be no
They also don't get the same justice. They don't have the same lawyers.
Precisely.
Right. But that seems to be what he is saying. 7 times, you know...
He's cooked, man. He's not worth it.
Okay.
No, I disagree on that 1 second, Robert.
MSNBC, he looks so tired now, like a spaniel. You know, they're trying to get his word in on the McLaughlin report. You know, he holds back, his sweat, the comb over, he's gone.
I just want to add right quick, though. But that's the part that troubles me. That's the part. What troubles me, this goes back to what Bill said a moment ago. What troubles me is that Jeremiah Wright gets dismissed as being cuckoo, as being crazy, being anti-American, and now we want to poo-poo Pat Buchanan's comments. Oh, it's just Pat Buchanan. He's, you know, that doesn't work. If you're going to go after Jeremiah Wright in the way they've gone after him, let's dissect what Buchanan has said. And I'm telling you, the mainstream media is not going to do that. They're not going to do that.
All right.